So that means it doesn't follow that having an airport situated in a particular state will encourage or foster economic development.
No, because there could be better alternative, like you have said. If you have an international airport in Lagos, and then you have rail system that will take people from here to Ibadan, Akure, and all other places, then you don't need to waste money, which is just based on political consideration. Otherwise, somebody traveling from here to Akure, to Ilorin, and so on and so forth. I remember I saw airport at Ilorin some times ago. Well, I can't remember. I have not used it before, and I can't remember anybody telling me that he has used that airport. And that is a monumental waste.
But instead of now focusing on having for the airports to cater to passenger traffic, there were some states that actually built the airports to cater to cargo, dry cargo, for instance. I know Kwara State actually did that. That was one of the reasons why the airport was built, to encourage the, air freighting of dry cargo.
Projects.
Exactly. It's a very strong way of also building the agricultural sector.
That's fine. I will not fault you on that, because Ilorin, Kwara State has been very, very functional in the area of agricultural development. So if they have a lot of products, agricultural produce to transport, that's fair enough. But it's not too far away. I mean, in the early days, in the 60s, I remember that we have functional train when I was a young boy, and you transport everything you have from Lagos to Kano to all these northern states. So train will still remain the very best alternative. Once you get, from one place to the other, you could transport your goods better than using cargo airline. Well, we're fortunate that, for instance, I'll tell you that what I knew about Ogun State, the former governor of Ogun State was trying to build a cargo airport, which never come up. I don't know what will happen if that has been completed. You see, many of these things are not done realistically. Well, there is one coming up in Lagos, in Lekki. I cannot give you statistics of what will happen, but I just feel that train would be a good alternative rather than proliferating airports all over the place.
Now, the temporary closure of the Abuja airport also highlights another thing, and that's the issue of maintenance culture. So this project, according to facts, that it also has been done about 13 years before now. So it's a little late. It's coming very late. But on the issue of maintenance, after now, do you think that, of course, it's supposed to be, there's supposed to be an agency responsible for that. But after now, do you think that agency should be revamped, and in what ways do you think it should, so that it can cater for these other airports, these other domestic airports that we have located across the country?
Yeah, you are right. Our maintenance culture, we've been saying this long time ago, Nigeria don't have maintenance culture at all. Let us give the responsibility to the new administration, because it shouldn't continue like that. If this situation that we're now going to have the airport closed for 6 weeks, it should have been done in a way that maybe the airport is closed for 1 day, 2 days in the past years, something specific is done, so that it doesn't take complete closure as we are now experiencing it. But you see, well, I'm not there, you are not there. Some people would have done their accurate evaluation of the situation and then come to realization that, okay, we have to do it. But then the issue is still there, that the consultation with stakeholders, different stakeholders, because I've read a lot of news about this recently, where the Association of the airline operators are saying, no, you dare don't close it. I see that as short of stakeholder consultation. It should have been done better, so that no one will be going against the policy of repairing it. But then, if we have maintenance culture, if we maintain a very, very good maintenance culture, the reality is that most of this thing would have been taken care of. You just mentioned of 13 years, even if it is agreed that, okay, every year we will take 1 week away and do something realistic that would not now lead to getting a report that the airport is not safe for use. Now, because it's not safe for use, and that's the airport that belongs to the federal, to the seat of government, Federal Capital Territory. So, and from record, more than 80 aircraft landed every day. So, government cannot afford to experience disaster at that airport. Now it becomes necessary to say we're closing it down. But there could have been an alternative if the culture is properly maintained.
All right, so in the days to come, of course, that's all we're focusing on, ramping up the maintenance of key infrastructure.
Yeah.
Otumba Dele Ajayi Smith, thank you so much for coming on Business Morning today.
My pleasure.
Business Morning continues after now. Stay with us.